fancy stuff, right?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Anyway, it's something to think about, I guess.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to... First question. As a child, were you ever...
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations?
Sure. No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit. I see no reason to. If you ever need medical... Looking for medical assistance?
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the... I'm authorized, and if you wish to be... in any event. Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, beauty, and sin and shoot him into space.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Thanks, brother. Not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, my name's Ingram. If your power...
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without fibers. And since I'm...
Actually, you seem to be...
I suppose it's better.
Right.
Anyway, I'm sure there's a pretty... Oh, and if you need... Now, if you'll excuse...
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked...
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super.
I'd just leave that if I were you. When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine. You're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
That was the 5 stars. Oh, 5 of them. Get it?
Charging into a
Because
situation, guns
of,
blazing.
funny?
Knife.
No. No. Okay. Not really. Now here's another, well, it's some news about
If you run
things
into
in the
any
world
synths, shoot to
that
kill.
have happened
We don't take
that,
prisoners.
I don't know, maybe you hadn't already heard about. It sounds like, from what I heard, people saying in the bar the other night, there was a, what would you call it? Well, I guess it was some sort of chems deal, like selling them or something, and it went bad.
Delta sequence initiated.
Gunshots.
Completion time 14 minutes.
People dead.
Reactor at 1.
That whole shebang. It's unclear whether, no one knows if everyone involved died or not. Probably, though. That's usually how these things go. Just another day in the Commonwealth, am I right? Right? That's the worst thing about asking that question. No one ever answers. Roy Brown is back, and so is that mean Butcher Pete. Pretty crazy stuff, right?
Heads up, asshole!
What the fuck was that?
That song was, hold on. It was by Three Sons, and, oh, never mind. So, some recent activity in, here, in Diamond City that you might want to know about. I've heard, it seems that, Nick Valentine is looking into some, former residents of Diamond City. There was a house it was in, the West Stands, and there was a guy and a kid living there. And they didn't really bother anyone, but, well, I guess maybe there was something funny about the whole thing. And I mean weird funny, not haha funny. I mean, I saw the guy, and he looked, sort of scary. But, well, I don't really know much more than that. But, I guess if you see that guy, or that kid that was living with him, you should tell Nick. Or the guards. Or maybe both. Now I'll, well, I guess I'll play some, Billie Holiday.
Rain lets up soon.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. and it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant.
Bird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Stop right there.
This area seems to be in disarray. Wonder if this is recent.
Oh, what's that?
That's it.
I hear something. Stop now!
was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Margie who was doing the singing, but never mind.
Yes.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm,
Yes.
Travis.
No fight.
Wynoni Harris had a grandma who gambled, I guess.
Judging from the amount of
So
dust
he,
pressed, it's safe to
he wrote
assume
a song
we're the
about
first
it,
people
and I'm
to
not just talking
investigate
about it. I
this
intend
location
to
in
write
quite a
it.
while.
So here it is.
Oh, Warren! Found you!
Over there! Get him!
It was nothing.
That stuff's poison.
Huh?
The sooner
What's
you
that?
realize it, the better.
What? Who's there? Hide forever. Going to die. You'll never leave here alive. Where'd you go, huh? Gonna find you. Gonna kill you.
This equipment's here for a reason. Let's find out why.
Gonna be a good one. One of us survives this. It won't be you.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Look at this. Look at this place. You must hate these.
Why do you hate super mutants?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, these monstroth, I've been fighting. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. It would be Look,
Don't apologize. It reminds me why.
thank you, brother.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is
Sure.
you should head back up. Dismissed. should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells and the mess.
Tighten up the meter. Like that? Now split the difference.
Might want to have Captain K take a look at that.
No. Stray radio signals keep pinging the array.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. And even by now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Some news about things in the world that have happened.
Aren't there any pre-war records?
Our records indicate the ruins of the location appears to have been abandoned. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then. Dismissed.
There was a, what would you call it? Well, I guess it was some sort of chems deal, like selling them or something, and it went bad. Gunshots. People dead. That whole shebang. It's unclear whether... I mean, no one knows if everyone involved died or not. Probably, though. That's usually how these things go. Just another day in the Commonwealth, am I right? Right? That's the worst thing about asking that question. No one ever answers. So I always wonder if I'm right.
When someone named Big Maybell says there's a whole lot of shaking going on,
Oh, well, you can probably believe. I mean, it's fair to say that's probably accurate. She's tremulous.
You look like you could use a drink. Dugout Inn has got some cold ones.
Hi. Everything I got will keep you safe.
Let's see what you have.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
You ain't gonna last once you leave the wall. Don't get chummy.
The Super Salon can give you life. Hairstyle of your dreams.
Busy here.
When I want to talk to you, or like.
Ah, yes, you. Famous Bob Rev...
Nice Pip-Boy.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of the way. All I'm saying. Can't believe it. You look just like Sammy, too.
He sure as hell didn't act like him.
In case you're wondering, the Diamond City radio signal comes in loud.
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right? Right? Right.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
How about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen him, which I did, so I know it's true.
Dr.
Not just
Amari?
something I overheard.
I take it this isn't the social call.
Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people, totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead.
Nice.
Even though we never really talk.
I didn't hear that. What?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible...
Don't worry about me, Amari.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start